Is that a cricket or a roach? Ugh, hate roaches. All right, we got a clown. I'm officially scared. What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and today we're checking out Stone Temple Pilots. Yeah, the song's Vaseline. Interesting title, to say the least, huh? Vaseline. I think one of the records with the title Vaseline in it that I would refer to as Ice Cube, No Vaseline, which is crazy. That's a crazy one. I'm sure this has nothing to do with anything like that because the rap world and rap culture is a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? So we're checking this out for the first time. Now, Stone Temple Pilots, I've checked out a handful of their joints, and then I found out that Scott, because I didn't realize it because he looks different in Velvet Revolver to me. And maybe just because the lack of familiarity. But then, I did a Velvet Revolver reaction. I was like, oh, this is the same motherfucker, man. And maybe I didn't notice it. Maybe y'all told me in the comments, and I was like, oh, that is him, man. Damn. You know what I'm saying? But regardless, shout out to motherfucking the Stone Temple Pilots and Velvet Revolver. Today we are checking out the Stone Temple Pilots. First time reaction. I've never heard this song, never seen this video. And this is Vaseline. If you guys are here for it, like, share, comment, subscribe, and welcome back to the channel.
They tease him a lot, black peas on the spot. Welcome back, 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 welcome back. 40.
All right, let's get the logo down, pull the video up. If you've never seen me standing up before, that's just because my lower back is off the chisel, my nizzle. I got severe scoliosis in my lower spine, and we've been doing all this wrestling at jiu-jitsu, and I pinched a nerve, so it's just a little aggravated and irritated. It just feels better to stand up. Also, I feel a little more loose. I don't know if this is going to be a thing or not, but I don't think all the years of sitting down in these scraggly chairs, doing reaction videos are probably the greatest. All the blue light and all that shit is probably not the greatest for your health. But anyway, we checking this out. Before I check this out, I'm letting you guys know I'm watching this on Stone Temple Pilots' official YouTube channel. Go over there and watch this without me. That is important to support the original content the way it was intended to be, viewed or listened to in its entirety, right? What I'm doing isn't a substitute. I'm going to hit pause. I'm going to make commentary. I'm going to break it down or, whatever you want to call it. We're going to have a good time. But go listen to it the way you're supposed to, man. Stream it, you can purchase it, all that good stuff. I want to always say that before I react so people support the original content. I think that's important, especially as reaction channels. We get in this weird light with the labels where they're trying to, destroy reaction channels with their copyright claim system and stuff like that. And it's very weird, but I still want to take the time and do what's right. So, all right, Stone Temple Pilots, the song's Vaseline. Let's go. Clowns are kind of weird to me, if I'm being honest. All right, we have a build up. It's getting louder. Okay. I can't lie. I think this is one of like my more. I like the production that. Something about the production there is just kicking my ass. Like I really like that. This concept of Vaseline, this seems a little abstract. It doesn't seem straightforward. It's not hitting me straightforward. You know, he makes in the lyrics, he'll mention stuff like, but at least I'm alone. You know, we go back to these concepts of loneliness or isolation. But he said the fly stuck in the Vaseline, you know, and we keep getting stuck. And when you think about Vaseline and the way he painted that picture, you know, it's hard for me to know because I go into these reactions totally raw. I have no research because that's the best. Like, what's a reaction? Like, if you're like, a first time reaction, then you have all the shit you know about it. It's not, to me, that's not a authentic first time reaction. So I just give you my interpretation, you know, but when I start hearing stuff like this, you know, I'm not always familiar with, or I guess I'm saying I don't know the intent. Like some people will write something very poetic and abstract with a specific intent. Some people will just have a feeling and put something together and put it out. There's so many ways that art is delivered to us. But these lyrics, they do seem a little abstract. They're a little all over the place. But I like his delivery with the lyrics. Now, when I'm saying they're all over the place, that's not a misnomer that I don't like what I'm hearing. I'm trying to put it together. Because this concept of flies in the Vaseline, I immediately gravitate to like a fly trap, right? Like, you know, like flies are, you know, attracted to the fly trap for whatever reason, and then they're stuck there, and then what happens? They never escape. And, you know, if a fly goes to Vaseline, I don't think it's getting out. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I just thought there was something dope about this stuck in the Vaseline. Because whether or not he meant to deliberately place it the way he placed it, like Vaseline, like think about it like, you know, these, I know this is going to sound ridiculous, but, you know, when they have those wrestling, like they'll have chicks wrestling in like one of those kid pools, those blow up kid pools with Vaseline. And what happens? They get slippery. They can't move. Like you can't move or function the way you're intended to, like, right? You're slippery and things are getting away. And I don't know. I just think the concept of, you know, what Vaseline is, it's also used to like put in the wound of a boxer just to kind of hold the place for that moment. I don't know. Just there's something interesting about Vaseline. We're not going to go into the Diddy stuff, but there is something unique about the way this was positioned. Let's see where this. Sorry, you guys. My bad, y'all. I had to throw the Diddy in there, man. The baby oil and Vaseline. I'm sorry. I ruined the reaction. Damn these chains. Anyways, we are rocking with Stone Temple Pilots. Shout out to Scott, as you say, Weiland. Anyways, his voice is very distinct as well. Like now I'm like, dude, how did I not know he was, you know, Velvet Revolver or like in the it's just like, yo, his voice is. Anyways, that's what happens when you don't know shit, man. I'm just a guy on YouTube. I don't even know why you're here, but hey, you are, so let's go.
Keep getting stuck here all the time.
This part is sick. Somewhere in the Vaseline. All jokes aside, because this, like, when I'm saying the Diddy stuff, like, which is, kind of funny, all jokes aside, this concept of the Vaseline being something we keep going back to and keep getting stuck in. Now that I heard it again, I was like, fudge, right? Like, it's kind of wild. And I don't know if this was done deliberately or not. But yeah, this concept of doing things over and over again and we keep getting stuck. And in Vaseline, I think it'd be more slippery, but in the sake of this example, he said with flies, yeah, you would get stuck. Flies would get stuck. The wings would be all effed up. I mean, honestly, the Vaseline would take you out, right? And, it almost feels like our vices are the Vaseline. We keep going back to our vices, right? Whatever you're addicted to, man. It don't always have to be drugs, It could be, just whatever, man. You could be addicted to eating too much damn food, man. Processed food, effed up movies, sex, too much sex, man. Look at, now we bringing up Diddy and them, man. Damn, Vaseline, son of a bitch. Anyways, it could be anything, right, that you're stuck in, and it's just like, he's just like, we're flies in the Vaseline. Dude, it could be war, bro. For humans, for the sake of humanity, it could be hatred, it could be war, it could be all these things that we get stuck in that don't service us, right? That's kind of wild. So I don't know if that's what's meant here, because it was kind of delivered in an abstract way, kind of cryptic, but the music, it's so weird when I say this thing. I want to make sure you guys know I'm saying it in the best way possible in this sense, because sometimes there's music I'll hear and I'm like, it's weird, like weird. No, this is weird in a good way, because the music carries you. Like, I almost struggle paying attention to the lyrics because that like I don't know his voice. Like, I'm just like, dog. So but just being a rap artist and being in that space, I pay attention to lyrics, and I don't know. There's something about this concept of Vaseline, and maybe I'm looking at it way too deeply. Maybe it wasn't meant, but I think that's what good art does. It makes you think, like, right? It challenges your thought process, and I really like this example and metaphor of Vaseline potentially being things we keep going back to and getting stuck in. I don't know.
Getting stuck here all the time.
Like he went through a waterfall of Vaseline. Stone Temple Pilots, you guys. Vaseline. I like that track. I really like the production. That's what stood out the most to me. And then, his vocals and the lyrics. I'm kind of wrapped up in this. It's just funny because maybe it wasn't meant to do that, but this concept of the Vaseline, I'm just like, yo, man, it's kind of wild. It's kind of dope. It's groundbreaking, I think. Hell yeah. Yeah, man, I got to check out more Stone Temple Pilots. You guys tap in. Let me know. I think I have some Velvet Revolver in the cut, too. I really enjoyed this. I don't know what is going on, why I'm stuck on the Vaseline now. Like, I'm stuck. I'm a fly stuck in the Vaseline. Because I was just like, dog, what did he mean? My mans, what? And, he'd probably be like, oh, nothing, bro. It just came to me. I was just channeling. It came to me in a dream, Pegasus. Don't stress it, bro. Ain't that how the world works, you guys? Anyways, let me know what I got, what I missed. Like, share, comment, subscribe. But most importantly, go check out. Do that over there. Like, comment, subscribe. The original content creator, man. Show them some love. Show them. Them. Yeah. Show them some love. And I'll see you guys later. Holla.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ boy.